Hello, in this video, let us provide solution to this radical equation. So let's have it to be solution from here. So from here we have root x in parentheses to the power of 3 equals 1 over, we can have this 8 in base 2 as 2 to the power of 3. Then our 1 can be also simplified as 1 to the power of 3. So here will be 1 to the power of 3. Then when you have a to the power of n over b to the power of n equals a over b to the power of n. So from here, we have here to be root x to the power of 3 equals 1 over 2 in parentheses to the power of 3. Then let's take this 1 over 2 in parentheses to the power of 3 to this side, so we can solve it using algebraic expression. So here will be root x in parentheses to the power of 3 minus 1 over 2 in parentheses to the power of 3 equals 0. Now from here, let us recall when we have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 as we have it here, always equals as a minus b times a square plus ab plus b square. So from here, we are going to have this to be root x minus 1 over 2 times root x square plus 1 over 2 multiplied by root x plus 1 over 2 all square equals 0. So from here we have root x minus 1 over 2 times this, cancel out this, we have x plus this will be root x over 2 plus 1 over 4 equals 0. Now from here, by applying zero product rule, is either we have root x minus 1 over 2 equals 0, or we have x plus root x over 2 plus 1 over 4 to be equal 0. Now from here we have root x equals 1 over 2. Then square both sides, this will be root x square equals 1 over 2 square. So we have this cancel this, x will be equals 1 over 4. Now, from here, let's multiply 2 by 4. So here will be 4 times x plus root x over 2 plus 1 over 4 equals 0. This time this will be 4x, this will be 2 multiplied by root x, and this will be 1 equals 0. So from here, we have this to be 4x plus 1 equals minus 2 multiplied by root x. Square both sides, so here will be 4x plus 1 square equals minus 2 multiplied by root x square. So we have this to be 4x square plus 2 times 4x plus 1 square equals, this will be 4 multiplied by root x square. Then this will be 16x square. This time this will be 8x plus 1 equals, this cancel out this, we have here to be 4x. we have here to be 16x squared plus 8x plus 1 minus 4x equals 0. We have here to be 16x squared plus this 4x plus 1 equals 0. Now, we have to solve this using quadratic formula, where we are going to define the following parameter: a to be the coefficient of x squared 16, b the coefficient of x 4, then c to be equals 1. So from here, we have to x minus b positive or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So from here we have x minus b will be minus 4, positive or negative. So here will be 4 squared, 4 times a, 16 times c, 1 over 2. So from here we have x minus 4, positive or negative. This will be 16, 4 into 16 over 2. So we have x minus 4, positive or negative, 16 into 1 minus 4 over 2. So we have x minus 4, positive or negative, 16 times minus 3 over 2. So from here we have x minus 4, positive or negative, with 16 times root 3 times root of minus 1 over 2. Then we have here to be x equals minus 4, positive or negative. This root 16 is a perfect square. Then this will be root 3 multiplied by I over 2. Sorry, our a over 2a. Our a is 16. So we have x to be equals as this cancel out this. We have minus 4, positive or negative, 4 multiplied by root 3i over 32.